dusting off the trail shoes today. It's a beautiful day today. Just heading out for 20k. I'm going to do some loops of the local woods, just to kind of ease into the trail shoes that I haven't worn in, well, quite a few months now. So yeah, just I'm going to update on my training. 1 week now until the South Downs Way 50. So yeah, not long at all. So I've had 4 weeks of training since my last update video. The first week of March I took as a recovery week, just because my body was feeling like it was getting a bit stressed, a bit strained. And that recovery week really set me up for a solid week of training. So my second week was 130k of volume with speed work and back-to-back long runs. So the second week of March was a really good training block. Then unfortunately in the third week of training I picked up a bit of an injury in my knee. It was a pretty minor injury, but I think it was just kind of caused by the tightness in my muscles, just because they're a bit fatigued. So the third week I took another down week, so sort of dropped my volume, dropped out any intensity, and yeah, basically just focused on recovering, resting out my body so I'd be good for the fourth week of training. And then in the fourth week of training I took it fairly easy in the week, and then at the weekend I managed to get a 40k long run, so pretty happy with that. It wasn't quite the 50k that I was aiming for, but still 4 hours 20 on my feet, pretty happy with that. So what does that all mean? So because of the injury, I've had 2 really solid weeks and then 2 weeks of recovery. My long runs probably haven't been as hard as I wanted them to be, or as long, so I wanted to get a 50k run in as part of this training block. The best I did was 40k, so that definitely could have been better, but generally I've had pretty good volume worth of training. The thing that makes me most nervous is the elevation, the hills, which I've not managed to get done. So I've not done nearly enough climbing, so I'm worried about my leg strength going into this race. So the impact of that lack of hill work I think might impact me quite a lot towards the end of the race. I think at least that's where it's going to show. So what does that mean from a fitness level? So last month I spoke about having a fitness level of around, like the watch was telling me that I had a VO2 max of around 58 at the end of the month. And I had like a 15-second improvement on my math pace. Based on how the training has gone this month, I was kind of expecting my fitness to have reduced, and like the VO2 max measure on the Garmin was going all over the place, like 56, 57, 58. And I think that's because the Garmin really struggles with taking into account the elevation of the runs. So when I was running in Liverpool, everything was super flat. So the Garmin was seeing my faster paces, thinking I was in good shape. And then when I got back here to North London, back to hilly running, the Garmin doesn't really know what my fitness level is. So yesterday I went out and did a math test, kind of expecting it to be the same as last month or a bit worse, but it actually improved by about 10 seconds per kilometre. So my pace has improved by 10 seconds for each kilometre at the same heart rate. So really quite happy with that given how the training's gone. So my plans for the next week really are just to rest up and recover, try and learn as much as I can about the route and the course before I race. But yeah, just generally it's just about taking it easy now for the next few days. Make sure I don't had any last minute injuries, but yeah, not long to go now. 6 days until the race. Oh, looking forward to it. Alright, well, cheers for watching. Bye.